Matthew 5:45. Hopos genestha huioi tu patras humon tu in uranois, hoti ton helion autu anatele epi panerus kai agathus kai breke epi decaius kai adicus. I'll remind you that right above this, Jesus said we shouldn't hate our enemies, but instead the Lord Jesus commands his disciples, and by extension commands you and me, to love our enemies and to pray for them. Why should we do that? Hopos, so that, we know the subjunctive's coming. There's a lengthened vowel. That's our subjunctive right there. 70% of the time, the subjunctive is an aorist, so we could just guess aorist, and we would be right. It's building off the second aorist stem. I'll remind you, the second aorist of ginomai is a ginomane, right? Ginomai means to I become, I am. A ginomane, I became, I was. See that second aorist stem right there? The gin. That's what we have right there. So what we have, this is an aorist middle subjunctive, middle, because this is a middle preference verb, aorist middle subjunctive, second person plural. So that, right? Why should we love our enemies and pray for them? So that you are, so that you, it could be so that you may be, or so that you may be, probably we'd say, so that you may be, and then there's our predicate nominative, sons of your Father who is in the heavens. Notice how that article hooks the prepositional phrase and makes it into an adjective describing the genitive noun Father, so that you may be sons of your Father who is in the heavens. And then we have an explanation about how God shows kindness to both believers, to both followers of him, and to unbelievers, for or because. And we have two verbs here that can be used, could just mean anatello can mean to rise, breko can mean to reign, but obviously in the context here it has a causative sense, right? Because he causes his son. Isn't that interesting that it's described as his son? Think about that when you see the sun and the moon today. That's God's son. It belongs to him. He causes his son to rise, right? There's the rise, and we're translating it causative. He causes his son to rise upon the wicked and the good, and he causes it to reign upon the righteous and the unrighteous. Notice how that alpha privative makes the root idea of righteous to be un, right? The alpha at the beginning of a word makes it un or not righteous. Notice the little chiasm here. Last little thing we'll note. Notice how we have evil, right, or wicked, and we have unrighteous, and then we have good, and we have righteous. So we have the A, B, B prime pattern, right? So we have A, B, B, A pattern, right? So you see this is called a chiasm, a chiastic pattern that's often found in Semitic literature. It's often found in Jesus' teaching in the Gospels.